Hello and good evening and welcome to a fresh new episode of the Arab and the Manc. Have you noticed how I said the Arab and the Manc? Because now you are an Arabic language expert and you know the letter Ain, isn't it?
Yeah, is that so?
Yeah, do you not?
No, not yet.
This is Aya, the Arab, and this is...
I'm Dennis, the Manc, with a very croaky voice.
Why are you croaky?
I don't know, I think because I've been to the gym and I've been running.
Okay, well done, my love. I can tell that, your muscles are about to pave their way out of your chest, and by the time you're graduating, I'm going to do the Man in Finance song that I, been dreaming about for the past 4 years or so. Anyway, just a very quick update. How are you doing? What you've been up to today? What are you doing in your life?
I've been working for 3 days now.
Okay, what are you doing? Are you in finance?
No, I'm definitely not in finance. I'm in a very terrible job.
What is it? What are you doing?
In a factory.
Yeah.
Standing still. Pulling little bits of wool off things.
How are your feet? Because you bought these new shoes.
My feet are killing me.
Are they really? So the shoes are not good?
The shoes are fine.
What then?
Just because I'm stood up on my feet all day.
Okay.
And the big toe on my right foot is rubbing because I always move in on that foot.
Yeah.
So it's just starting to get a little bit sore after 3 days.
Oh, okay. Well, the weekend is coming. Are you going out with Tay and them on the weekend?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Anyway,
You are going out though.
I'm going out to London to watch. Who am I going to watch?
Nancy Ajram.
Okay. Can you tell me one song of Nancy Ajram? Which one? You can't be age. No, the other one. بدك
Oh yeah. بدك تمشي فيك.
هلا يلا. Anyway, so tell me, my love. Thanks for the good update. And I'm sorry about your feet and all that and the boring job. It's just life. C'est la vie. I'm sorry.
This is it.
Okay. What are you talking about today, by the way? Because I was in a meeting. So.
So you did a reel. A few days ago about...
Wow! You are using technological Instagram terms! What's going on?
Well, that's what it's called, isn't it?
Yes, it is, I'm just really impressed with your technology. Technologia! Yeah?
Okay. So you did a reel about a book that
What
was
does
stolen.
reel mean? For those who don't know what a reel is.
Everyone knows what a reel is.
Your father doesn't know and he listens to us.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. What does a reel mean? Your mother doesn't know what a reel is. Explain to them.
A reel is a
Hello,
short
my
video.
mother-in-law and father-in-law. Here, the microphone is yours.
A reel is a short video on Instagram.
Okay, yeah. That's it. I did a reel about...
A book that got stolen. Would you like to give some more details before I go into...
No, I
into the
spoke a
story?
lot. How much? 3 minutes. It's just me.
No, it's not. Just give a background on what you think.
Okay.
Because I'm not talking about that exactly. I'm talking about...
You're talking about something else. Okay. We went last weekend. Dennis booked us to go to Durham. Durham. Sorry, I'm Arab, so we say Durham city. And we went to the cathedral, and next to the cathedral there was a library called Green Palace Library. When we went in, something interested us, which was like something about Shakespeare's stolen folio or something, lost and found, I don't know, something like that. And then they said there is a tour, and they made it serious. They gave us those little red thing to put around our little wristband, and we had to write our names and our address, where you come from. They made it like it's, I don't know, we're gonna see, I don't know.
Shakespeare himself.
Yeah, Shakespeare himself, exactly. So, it turns out it was about the stolen folio, which is basically the first printed version of Shakespeare's 36 plays, isn't it? And apparently the book used to have a place in this Green Palace Library. There is a small room called the Cousins Library. Basically, a man who loved to collect books, put all the valuable books, is that what you call them, in there, including that folio, that first folio. And in 1998, I believe, the book was on show for the visitors, and they just went to have coffee, the workers, and they come back. The book is not there. It's gone. What's going? They look under the sofas behind the thing over there here, and it's nowhere to be found. Then one of the university people is giving a talk, and you get a call before he's gonna go on stage and say that, oh, we found the book. It turns out there was a guy who went to the Folger Shakespeare Library in Washington, D.C., to get the book authenticated, the idiot. Goddamn idiot. They caught him, imprisoned him, and they bring the book back to Durham University and put it now in a big, massive glass shield. It's not in its original place. So it's on show again if anyone wants to steal it.
Do you know, I watched a program on Netflix the other day, a documentary.
Yes.
About them stealing the diamond, the Millennium Diamond.
Yes.
Now that was worth £350 million, so
Yes.
obviously it was a little bit more security.
Yeah.
But this book is valued at least £1 million, could be up to £10 million.
No, 10 million, the guy said. What are you talking about? He said
No.
9 point something. Or you mean
No,
before?
he said that's how much those books can go for, not that particular one.
Okay.
But it's never been sold, so they don't know how much it's worth. Obviously, things, sometimes when they get damaged, if they've got a story behind them like this,
Yes.
it can become more valuable.
Yeah.
But also it's damaged, so it might become less valuable, so it's impossible to know about it going to auction. But at least $1 million, there was very little security there.
Literally, it was a mesh, wasn't it?
It was just
Anyone
a
can
little
just cut.
tiny glass stand, wasn't it?
Oh, you mean the one now? Yeah, but at night they put the laser like the Louvre, probably. And it was whoop, peeping if anyone comes. Isn't it? And you must think all the thingies, there is a big door and a small door. We went through like 4 doors to come to it.
I watched that Millennium Heist the other day. Trust me, it would be in and out in 5 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then. I mean, I don't know. I always say I'm not going to steal something unless it's worth at least 3.7 million pounds. This is my minimum number that I'm going to steal anything for.
Right.
Okay.
It also means you'll go to prison for a lot longer.
Is it? Why?
Well, of course.
Why? So the higher, the higher the money that... But why did these people that you watched, they were out of prison in not long, 4 years or something, isn't it? Or 8 years?
Yeah, but they didn't get it, that's why.
All right. Anyway, right, what are you telling me about? I basically told the whole story.
Yeah, anyway. So the guy, we're talking about the guy who got sentenced.
What's he called?
Raymond Scott. He was 53 years old when he got caught and sentenced.
Right.
So, yeah, it was recovered in 2008.
Yeah.
So this guy, he told staff when he was trying to sell the book that some friends in Cuba owned the book,
right,
and asked him to get it valued. So this guy, just to give you a bit of background on him,
he's a goddamn idiot.
he's a goddamn idiot.
Yeah.
He also drives a Ferrari, wears designer clothes, smokes Cuban cigars, drinks vintage champagne.
Wow, I like that. I like that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone would like that lifestyle, except in reality, he lived at home with his mum. His only income was benefits. And he was in massive debt through credit cards.
And he's probably says the foreigners come to steal our jobs. And now I'm making a podcast about you. How about that? Yeah.
And so the guy actually committed suicide in prison after he got sentenced.
Yeah. I forgot. Sorry. God mercy on us.
Because he tried to appeal and they turned him down, and so he slit his wrists.
So how many years did he get before he
got
killed himself?
8 years.
So spend 8 years and come out.
The judge called it cultural vandalisation.
I hate these words.
So he got 8 years, 6 for handling stolen goods, and 2 years for taking it out of the country.
Right.
I don't know what difference that makes.
But
anyway, that's what he got the other 2 years for.
Lawyers
so 8 years in total.
Lawyer's a bit weird.
And so...
What happened?
For like 8 years, that's not even for stealing. He didn't get done for stealing because they couldn't prove that he stole it. All they know is that he got hold of it after 8 years.
Yeah.
They don't know what happened in those 8 years. obviously he did steal it, or most likely he did, but obviously they can't prove it 100%, so he got away with that. So there's only 235 copies of this book. There were 750 printed in 1623. So 235 are left. Now, what I wanted to ask you is, like, 8 years for stealing a book. I know it's a valuable book, but it's a book. Do you think 8 years is a bit much? Not even for stealing it, just for handling stolen goods.
Well, if they couldn't prove, it's difficult, you see. It's really difficult about those sentencing. I don't understand it anyway. I think it's bonkers, especially here in your country and in the US. But it's a valuable book. Yes, it's basically your heritage, okay? It's something like, what is it called, that? Magna Carta or something like that? It's something super valuable for the English literature, and it's, it's something that gets studied not only here in your country. We are sat in Iraq, we have nothing to do with you, and we're forced to learn about him. So yes, I expect whoever steals that book deserves a goddamn long sentence, and 8 years is not enough. No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think. I actually don't know. I'm not a lawyer, I'm a pharmacist.
If there's only one of those books,
yes,
then I'd say, yeah, you know what, 8 years, fair enough.
Yeah.
There's only one of them, and you've made it, and you vandalised it, and it's come back damaged. But there's 235 of them. It's not that special, really.
Yeah, but this is the Durham one.
I know
so
it's
the
Durham one, but that's
don't
nothing
have
to do with. What's that got to do with anything?
So the Durham people not gonna have another one in their name. Where are they gonna get one from?
Yeah, but so
their whole university is based on that book.
Let me.
Sorry, Durham University.
Let me give you a different example, then. Right. So
okay.
You have. Let's say the most valuable thing that you own, right? Not valuable money-wise.
My brain and my degree.
Not valuable money-wise.
Okay.
Something that you value more than money.
This.
Exactly.
My grandma's necklace, everyone who can't see us. Yes.
Okay, so if a burglar just broke into our house now and you've got the keys to that Durham library and the robbers come in and said to you, I'm taking that necklace off you, or you can give me the keys to Durham Library and I'll steal the First Folio instead. English heritage.
Yeah.
Right? What are you going to let him steal?
I don't know, because I'm just thinking there's two versions in my head. The first one, I'm going to be a villain in front of the whole nation.
No, you're not. No one will ever know.
No one will ever know?
No.
No one will ever know. Then I will say, here are the keys, my love. Go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you ask that to every single other person in the country, they will say the thing that's personal to them.
Do you think?
Exactly.
Unless someone who works in Tesco and really care about every penny that Tesco makes. Do you know what I mean? like that guy that you worked with in Aviva.
Right, but with normal people.
Yes or not?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, the guy that appeared on.
Oh, that Luna.
Yeah, he would say yes. I would do it. I would save that.
He would sacrifice his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his personal stuff, it turned out, was buried under a mountain of shit.
No swearing.
Oh, I apologise.
Okay.
But he did have a lot of rubbish in his house, if I remember.
Yeah.
That's what the programme was about. Anyway, enough of him.
Should we say his name?
Gareth. I don't know his surname. Anyway.
Oh, he can sue you.
No, he can't. He was on TV. He showed the world his filth.
Anyway, yeah. So everyone is going to say they're going to keep their grandma's necklace.
Right. But if your house gets robbed and your necklace gets stolen, the police won't even bother coming round here. They'll just say, we'll look for it. But they won't really look for it. They've got other things to do.
Yeah, I know.
But this guy, they chase him down, they hunt him down, and they give him 8 years for it.
Yeah.
So it's not that valuable, is it?
Well, no,
even
it's the scale. The scale is different.
Even the most passionate historian would still rather keep the one thing that's personal to them rather than a book that just I mean, what do you do?
I disagree
that book,
with you.
No one reads it anymore. It sits behind the stand. You can't read it. It's absolutely worthless, really.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a waste of time. It's absolutely pointless. All it's there for is to say, oh, look, this is old.
You're actually right.
It's not even written. It's not handwritten. It's printed.
It's just printed. Yeah.
So Shakespeare's probably not even touched that book. You know
Really?
I mean?
He's not even put his fingers on it?
Well, no, because he'll have sent his work into the publisher. The publisher prints it, and then it goes to a shop to be sold.
Oh, no way. It's just because it's from that year, 1623. And
23.
yeah, I said that, 23. That, yeah, actually, you have a point, you know. Every time you defeat me with your weird logic. I don't want to use the word I normally use on you. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel... Because the scale is different. I mean, my grandma's thingy is valuable to me very, very much, you know. But something like that, valuable for the entire nation, I think like there is a different scale of how valuable something is.
It's not
on a like a nation level.
It's not valuable to the entire.
Sorry.
It's not valuable to the entire nation, though. Really, is it?
Well, it is. Yeah, it is really.
It's not, because nobody cared. Like when it got stolen in the first place, did you even know it had been stolen?
I think they didn't discover immediately. No.
No, I'm saying, did you know it had been stolen?
No, I didn't
Right,
know.
you wasn't here in 1998, so you wouldn't have known. I didn't know it had been stolen. I didn't know it had been recovered either. So you know what I mean?
Because you don't care about Shakespeare.
The vast majority of people don't care about a book.
Ellis does.
Eh?
Ellis
might do.
who
Yeah,
gave
the
us
guy
the
with
tour, and he is absolutely brilliant, isn't he?
He was very good.
He was really, really good, like an encyclopedia about that incident. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just these things that are national treasure sort of things. I just think most of it's nonsense.
Yeah.
They have a value, obviously, of sorts.
Yeah.
But the vast majority of the people in the country don't really care.
No.
Do you know, like, now a more recent example, actually, which is worse, is that them guys that cut down the tree, that sycamore gap tree.
Oh.
You hear about that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they're just two loonies who cut the big tree.
Yeah, for absolutely no reason. No,
Yeah.
that's just vandalism for the sake of it. So yeah, give them a few years.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they got in the end. 2-3 years maybe. Maybe they might have got more than that, actually.
Yeah. Anyway.
But that's just absolute. At least this guy was doing it to try and make some money.
And he never actually made some money.
No, he didn't know.
So what did he do this 10 years? Was he stealing other stuff? Did you find out about that?
He did have 25 other convictions, which probably didn't help with his sentencing either.
No, okay, there you go then.
But only small things, just
mainly for dishonesty.
Yeah. It'll just be small things, little bits of cons here and there, probably.
Okay, so
I think he was just a con man, basically.
So you think that it's not really worth that 8 years? How much would you give him then? Tell me.
I don't know. I mean, you have to give them a reasonable sentence, because you don't want to. You know, it's a deterrent, isn't it? That's all it is. It's stopping other people from doing the same thing.
I was just going to say, yeah, it is like a deterrent, really, because if we say this to everyone else in the world, yeah, I don't think it's not that big deal. He stole Shakespeare's First Folio, and then everyone goes and steals things, and where do we draw the line?
But this was more to do with the fact that was just absolutely terrible security, clearly. He didn't break in to steal it. He didn't cause violence. He didn't go in there in a ski mask and gone. You know what I mean? He just went in there, saw there was no security there, and took it out. You know what I mean? It's not like it was a big heist.
No, I guess so. He just did it like peacefully.
Yeah.
But so how? Okay, tell me, how long do you want to give him then? How long?
I don't know, 4 years, something like that.
4 years. So 4 years is still a long time, love.
I know it's quite a long time.
Okay.
But it's not 8 years, is it?
So just want to talk about like what did it say anything about mental health issues if he killed himself? Is it just because
they said he was absolutely he was eccentric, but he didn't have any mental health problems.
What eccentric? Tell me, for example, what did he do?
The fact that he used to drive around in a he was just a bit of a lunatic, living not a real life. He was living a fantasy life, basically.
Okay, so
fantasist.
So he actually, I see what you mean. And so how was he, if he was living of benefit, how did he drive a Ferrari? I don't understand.
Just from credit cards. He was a con man, so he probably fake documents and stuff like that.
So, and then how did he move? Well, he was English, wasn't he?
Yeah.
How did he move to the US, like, with that? I don't know. Do they not?
Well, he wasn't. He was living here. He obviously went to the US to try and get rid of the book.
Yeah.
But he had I think it was a girlfriend he had in Cuba. And the court, the judge, I think, was believed that he'd done that. It was like trying to win her over, like if he had money, he could win this woman. Sort of thing.
Okay.
But I think he was just a bit of a playboy, a fantasist.
Okay. Right. That's it. Okay. Nice story.
Short one.
Very short one. Okay. It was cool, and I think you can pair it with my reel that I tried to get Dennis to do the voiceover, but as usual, you know how he is, pretends that he doesn't like light and camera and all of that and whatever. So anyway, thank you very much for this little short story, and tell us in the comments if you think that 8 years is a little bit you might have mentioned it. How many years did he actually spend before he killed himself?
I think soon afterwards. I think it was.
So he actually spent 8 years.
Oh no! I mean soon after he went to prison.
Okay, right.
I'm not sure exactly, but it wasn't long afterwards because he appealed.
Yeah.
And they turned down his appeal, and then he killed himself after that.
Okay. Right. Okay. Well, that's it. Thanks ever so much for listening. Let us know in the comments what you think about the sentencings and if it should be less or more, and why. What's the rationale behind your answer? That's it. You're gonna.
I didn't finish my thing about the tree actually.
Did you not? Okay, sorry.
No,
sorry. Just we've got a couple of more minutes. Sorry, that was a fake goodbye. Go on.
I was just gonna say about the tree thing.
Yeah, go
the
on.
sycamore gap tree.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Although that's bad, it is just a tree as well, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
But
you are an
worse.
anarchist.
But no, the tree is worse than the book,
Right.
I think, because it's a living thing. Not that it matters because it's just a tree.
Yeah.
But
it's okay.
It's a tree. But the fact is, like, there's a national uproar about it. Supposedly, it's news on the BBC website, actual breaking headline news and all this stuff. I've never heard one person talk about it. Have you been in work and heard one person go, "Oh, that's terrible, isn't it, about that tree"?
No, but I can just as you talking to me now, I can literally picture who is going to say something like that. They are the odd ones who are going to mention that. So yes, didn't hear it.
They were scumbags and they deserve something.
I'll tell you what. You told me about it, and you said they're a bunch of.
Because I was telling you about
D-heads.
I was telling you about how stupid they were. They actually filmed themselves.
Stupid? Yeah.
They filmed themselves doing it. And texted each other about how amazing it is that they've got on the news for it and all this lot. I mean, they couldn't be more thick. They should be sent to 10 years. Just
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, just
for being
so
stupidity.
Thick.
Do you know what Muhammad Nazim al-Hayali used to say? My granddad?
If you want something doing, do it yourself.
No. He used to say, stupidity is a talent. الغباء موهبة. And God bless his soul in his grave. That he's absolutely right. I love his sayings. It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you done now, my love?
I am done now. Yeah, you can go now.
Okay, you do the conclusion because I did it before.
Okay, thanks for listening, all 9 of you.
All right.
And we'll see you next week.
Thursday. Bye.